Alright, what's going on, guys? In today's video we are going to do a review on the Clever Dragon Pulse Rifle. So this Pulse Rifle is the same archetype as the Grasp of Malik and the Waltz Pulse Rifle. So it's really fast firing and just an absolute shredding beast. It's really fun to use. The coolest thing about it is by far it's the sound, and it just feels like it hits way harder than it actually does. Maybe just because the weapon looks aggressive, it sounds aggressive, but it just tears through enemies. If you get the right rolls on it, it's an absolute force to be reckoned with right now in the Crucible. It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's a pulse rifle meta, but pulse rifles are definitely stout over a lot of things right now. With the coming back of the unbent tree and the high rate of fire auto rifles are coming back a little bit. But right now, it's so much fun to use, and it can compete with most things. I'm rolling on my wife's account right now in this footage because I needed to use her account to reviews on the other weapons that I did not get in packages, such as the sidearm, the sniper, and the lingering song hand cannon. So those are actually going to come soon. And then she got a disgusting roll auto rifle of unbent tree, so that's going to be the next one that I'm actually going to start editing here in just a little bit, and then that one's going to go up shortly after. But now she has by far the best roll that I've seen on that, so you'll hear that in a minute with that one. But with this pulse rifle, I would say that some of the best perks that you can possibly get with it are rangefinder. If you can get a good counterbalance roll, just make sure you're not trying to hinder your range too much. Range plays such an integral role in how this game is played right now, and how they count accuracy into range and every other little tidbit. Some of your stability, some of your if I could think of the fucking words. Aim assist. Aim assist is a big part of the range value for whatever reason that Destiny goes by. So, you know, take that into account when you're setting up your loadout for your gun. Just make sure that you find the best roll that's right for you. Head Seeker is what she has on hers. So I think she has either injection mold or hand laid stock and Head Seeker, which is okay. But with Head Seeker to actually activate, you technically have to miss your shots. So not everybody on a fast firing pulse is going to make all headshots, but for her perk to activate at all, the one she has, you have to miss some shots, or you literally have a perk that does nothing. So with that being said, it's good, but it could be better. On mine, I have injection mold and rangefinder, and the range is crazy. I was taking on Midas, I was taking on Cryptic Dragons and other scout rifles in multiple games that I played. On this map, there was a couple confusing scenarios. This is one of them. I shot him. He only took damage from the melee, and then he shot my buddy, and then he had the nerve to do that, and he cried for me, which I ended up crying for him because I started raging and got really mad, and then I waved and danced every time I killed each one of these pricks. But it was fun, I guess. I don't know. I had an irritating time dealing with the lag, but it was tolerable to where still we managed to come out on the top of our team, but we ended up losing. I think we were like neck and neck for a while, and then we ended up losing by a good decent amount of points, unfortunately. But this pulse rifle, it definitely went toe to toe with everything that the game brought. Like, I was able to strafe at distance and take out a guy on a tower. I was able to take out, I think I took out like 2 supers in this match alone. But that shotgun fiasco that happened earlier, to where I shot him and he didn't take any damage. And then you'll see me rocket somebody, which was myself, because when I pulled the trigger to rocket the person, the rocket didn't come out until I was behind cover. So how that made any sense, there was such a delay on the trigger pull that when I pulled the trigger, it didn't actually happen. And you see the range on that, like I'm hitting him at the range, and this is the one that doesn't have any rangefinder, and I was able to just melt him down. So there was a couple inconsistencies. This guy, he pretty much ate an entire grenade and didn't take damage, so there was some stuff that literally, like, that's the whole reason why they won. It's just because of those inconsistencies. But there wasn't anything I could do about it. It was just something, you know, you kind of had to move on and go into your next match and hope that you did better. If you can find a good roll, make sure you go and test it out. If you're not a pulse rifle guy, just give it a go before you go and dismantle or defuse, because you might surprise yourself. You don't know what weapons they're going to be offering next time, and you really don't want to miss out on it. Right now, it seems like they're only dropping, unless it's changed in the last day, it seems like they're only dropping the pulse and the auto from the reward pool at the end. So you got to go out there and hope that you get the other ones. Like, I didn't get the hand cannon, the sidearm, or the sniper rifle. But I hope that if I play a little bit more, I hope that I'll just get one of those random lucky drops. Because in the old Iron Banners, it was like really rare, but you could get the weapons that weren't offered in it. So hopefully I'm able to do that, so I can get the hand cannon and the sidearm on my own account. Sidearm I wasn't too big a fan of, but you'll see some footage to where I did pretty beast with it. But the hand cannon, I love it. It's essentially, you know, a normal high impact hand cannon, like Ill Will or Teamer's Wrath. I want to say that's what it's called. I could be wrong. But with hers is just absolutely disgusting because it has luck in the chamber and it's a 5-round mag. Here's that rocket. I shot, it didn't come out. I was really, really mad. But with that being said, go out there and get it yourself. I'm going to end the commentary here so you can just see on with the game footage. I lowered the game volume down immensely because of all the raging. And just, it was just mean of the things that were being said. But hopefully you guys enjoy the footage and go out and get one of these weapons yourself and test it out for yourself and let me know what you think. Next video that we're going to do is the unbent tree, and that video is just going to be just crazy because the footage and the range that it has is just crazy. So look forward to that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yes, with all the videos coming up, we'll say Tansy is Sword 4 using my wife's account. So yeah, with that being said, until next time, Deathstroke out.